Welcome back to Started from the Bottom. I am your host, Susan Peterson. Today we have my girl crush, Emily Jackson, in studio. Emily has spent her life talking about fitness, beauty, fashion, and wellness. So when she started her site, the Ivory Lane, as a means to exercise her creation, she quickly gained a loyal and engaged following. In June 2019, Emily launched her own premium activewear line, IVL COLLECTIVE, that stands apart due to its innovative collagen-infused fabric. Her brand has proven successful with multiple drops a year and is true to her passion of staying fit and keeping active. Later in 2021, Emily opened Studio IVL, a boutique fitness studio in Draper, Utah, and most recently, she launched a workout app for virtual classes. Emily lives in Utah with her husband and 4 children, which always blows my mind. I cannot believe you have 4.
I know, it's crazy.
You might need another husband. You should have 2 husbands.
That's what I say. I want the working husband and the fun husband.
And in that case, then you need like a money husband.
Oh, yeah. So the working husband's the money husband.
The money husband. Yeah. Which one would Taylor be if you put on an extra husband?
I wish I could just clone him and have him be like
both.
Because he's like the really hard worker and the money husband. And he's really fun.
He is
but like
fun.
He's too busy.
Is he more fun on vacation?
Oh my gosh, yes. Like it's like we're boyfriend and girlfriend on vacation, like without our kids.
That's so
and then we
cute.
get home and it's like
back to the grind.
Yeah.
Taylor, you should work on that.
Yeah, Taylor, stop working till 4:00 in the morning every night.
He is though. Like he's just a hard worker.
He is.
Let's talk about how you got started. Why did you start a blog?
So I started my blog. I had just had Capri. I had just graduated from UVU.
How old's Capri?
She's 11.
Oh my God. Stop it.
I know. She's a teenager. I can't.
So fun.
She acts like she's 18. So I had just graduated from UVU and I had just had her and I was like, this is it? Like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to like stay home with this baby.
Yeah.
And I needed something. And Rachel had just started her blog.
Rach Parcell, right?
Yeah. Rach Parcell. It's weird to me. I can't call her Rach. It's Rachel.
Oh, interesting.
Everybody else does. Anyway.
Because you're her older sister.
Yeah.
So it's always Rachel.
Yeah, it's Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I need something more. And Rachel was like, well, why don't you start a blog? And I was like, yeah, I could do that. So I kind of just started posting about what we'd do on the weekend, what my outfit was, what my shoes were. And I just kind of grew this loyal following. I
first started following you because you were doing running a lot with Capri. I remember in the stroller.
Yeah, in the stroller. Yeah. And I was following you because I loved Freshly Picked for her.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Forever.
I know.
Besties.
I know. Yeah. So that's how I just needed a creative outlet. And so I started doing it and eventually I started making money. And the first month I made like $100. And then the second month it was like $500. And it kind of became this game almost. Just because it was like I didn't know that you could make money doing that. And it was so shocking to me how much money I was making.
Was it mostly ad revenue at first or was it deals right away?
Deals right away, like to know it, LTK. What's that called?
Look at us both.
When you link, I can't think of the word.
What is wrong with me?
What's wrong with us? We know this.
We're so smart.
We're so smart.
What? No. It's a link. I don't.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway.
You guys know. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah. It's going to come to me like in the middle of the night tonight.
I know. Or in the shower.
Yeah.
Like, ah!
Yeah. So that from the links is how I made a lot of my money. And then I started getting deals and then, some ad revenue, but mostly from linking. Commission.
And then you blogged, for like, how long until so Capri is 11.
She's 11. So I started in 2011 and then I started IVL in
it launched in 2019. But you started when you had the twins, when you were pregnant, right?
Yeah. We didn't launch till after I had the twins, but I had been working on it while I was pregnant.
Yeah. And why did you decide to like start a brand?
So I knew that I had really good conversion rate. Mm-hmm. And I was selling other people's products so well that I knew I should do something so that I could keep that money instead of just making like a small percentage from commission and links. And so I was pregnant with the twins.
Affiliate links.
Affiliate links.
We did it.
Yes, I knew it was links. I'm like, what is it? Affiliate links. Okay.
We did it.
We got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Okay, sorry. You're pregnant with the twins.
So I'm pregnant with the twins, and I was like, I love working out. I love running. I had just run a marathon right before I got pregnant with them. And I wanted better activewear than what they had out there. They had, you know, your Lululemon, which was good fabrics. I didn't love their styles.
Their fit.
And then you had kind of your more fashion forward pieces.
Yeah.
From, I don't know, Carbon.
Yeah.
But I wanted to kind of marry the two. So we did a lot of research and development for 2 years to find this collagen-infused fabric that we got. And I wanted the technical, I wanted the fashion forward. You could find the tech in the men's activewear, but not really in the women's. So we found...
Because you live in your leggings, right?
No, I literally live in it. Yeah. Work out, hang out in it all day.
And for like the 3 men that follow, started from the bottom and are listening, as a female, you really need to have technical leggings. You can't just put on any old leggings.
No.
Girlfriend's got to breathe down there.
You got to breathe.
Yeah.
Antimicrobial, you need all the things.
Yeah.
It's very important. But I also wanted it to be fashion forward.
Yeah.
And chic and cool.
Yeah, you didn't want to sacrifice.
No, I didn't want to sacrifice. So we found this fabric while I was pregnant with the twins, while I was on bed rest. I did so much research, and we found this group in Portland that he was the former head of Adidas in Europe. And he helped us really find this fabric. And so, yeah, we just kind of went from there. We launched in 2019. We literally put every dime that we had.
You and Taylor.
Me and Taylor into this business. And I mean, we made the return on our investment the first day that we launched. It was insane. We sold out of everything. Right.
I remember your launch party.
Yeah.
And trying the fabric for the first time. I was super impressed because I've been, you know, I don't work out like you do. I don't live
You do. I see you working out.
I'm doing 75 soft.
Yeah, you're doing amazing.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Hiking all your mountains.
Yes.
I see it.
But I remember it was like you were stressed. You told me at the time, you're like, this is like our life's like now wrapped up in this.
No, it literally could have put us under.
Yeah. But you had the data on your side. Like, I know I can convert, and your audience was, I think you were also at like the perfect size at the time. Don't you believe?
Yeah. Yeah. And we were very strategic with our money. Like, we knew, I don't know. We were smart.
You were smart. You were. And you went into pieces, and you still, like, you went into the pieces that you knew would sell the most. And then you also had like your little pops of color in there too. Yep. Okay. So then how did IVL grow after that?
So it just went kind of crazy. Like, every collection was selling out, and you helped us a little bit.
Yeah. Back in my consulting days.
Yeah. Back in your consulting days.
I know I don't do that anymore.
You should still do it. Because we're amazing at it.
I don't, that's why I do the mastermind. It's just easier for me.
Yeah. We just couldn't keep up with the demand. Yeah. So that was kind of our biggest struggle, is that we couldn't get product in fast enough. We then entered into our relationship with Nordstrom, and they made a huge buy, like off paper, without even really seeing it. I actually went up there and presented to them and did this whole presentation. I had like IVL pens and IVL, like their booklets, and I brought all the buyers these big, huge bags of IVL. And then I didn't hear from them for like 3 months.
Wasn't it just right before COVID too?
It was right before COVID.
I remember.
Like, I remember going to Seattle. This was in like February to meet with their team. And I was like, I can't touch anything.
Yeah.
It's the snake flu. I thought it was the snake flu. Nobody knew what it was.
No one knew.
So this was before everything crazy hit. So we went up and met with them, and they were really nice. And I was like, wow, that went amazing. They loved it. I would have never been so nervous in my entire life. Like, I grew up loving Nordstrom.
Yeah.
And so presenting to their top buyers and the VP of women's activewear, it was so intimidating and scary. And I didn't hear from them for 3 months. And I was like, oh, that's over. They didn't like me. You introed me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had a couple people working on it, but yeah, we got you up there.
Yeah.
And you killed it.
Yeah.
Wearing
And
your leather
so
pants.
3 months later, the VP writes me and she's like, we are so obsessed with IVL. We need everything. We've been wearing it for the last few months. We're testing and it's incredible. We have nothing like it. We need it immediately. So, yeah, they made a huge buy and it did really well. And then, yeah, it did really well. And then they started cutting back on activewear again after the pandemic and everything. And people started wearing dresses and different things. And so we started focusing more on just our e-com and just kind of slowly grew it. Now we're in Bandier, which is like a huge dream of mine. They're very premium and have all the best brands out there. And we sold out in one day.
Wow.
With them. So yeah, we're just growing and
Are
grinding.
you still blogging?
Yes. I mean, I haven't done my blog as much.
Yeah.
But blogs are coming back.
They really are.
I'm starting it up again.
You are?
Oh yeah.
What are you going to blog about?
Everything.
Okay.
Like it's not going to be so curated. It's going to be more me.
Yeah.
I feel like for so long, everybody had to have the perfect picture and the perfect everything. And I just want it to be more just me.
Yeah. I think you might be one of the busiest people I know because how old are your twins?
They're 5.
Oh my gosh. Are they in kindergarten?
They're in preschool. They're crazy.
And then Cannon's
8.
So you're like in the thick of it right now.
I'm in the thick of it, yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what your day-to-day is.
And I don't have a nanny.
Stop it.
I don't have a nanny.
Why not?
Because Capri came to me and she said, Mom, I need you to drive me to dance. I want to be with you. I like to talk to you. I don't want the nanny. Like, I need you. And so I just kind of had to shift my focus and like, it's just going to be crazy for a few years.
Yeah.
So I work, while the twins are at school and then in the afternoon, like, you wanted me to come in the afternoon. And I was like, no, I can't. I have to drive carpools.
Yeah.
So I've made that more of a priority now.
Yeah, because she's 11. You really
She's
only
11.
have like 5 years left.
Yeah, and she was like, I need you. I need you to drive me. I want you. I don't want the nanny. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
You should still have a nanny come and do homework. I don't do homework with my kids. That's a thing.
I know.
I turn into a raging meanie.
They actually don't have homework.
Your kids are so smart. They don't do homework.
No, they literally don't. Their school doesn't believe in homework.
You know what? That's why we went to the school we went to because they said they didn't have homework.
Oh, my kids have homework. They still do. It's because they're older.
Yeah, they're in high school now. Can you believe that?
That is crazy.
My daughter's going to graduate in a year.
What are you going to do?
Send her to college and cry my face off. I don't know.
That's
it's so sad.
heartbreaking.
She's like the cutest thing ever right now too. It's so fun.
Ugh.
I think you're so smart to just like do what you got to do. If I'm like, oh, okay, it's going to be wild and crazy for a couple of years, I can almost handle anything.
Yeah. I'm just like, we can do it and we're going to make it work.
Yeah. But you have a lot of help on your business. What does your team look like now?
Yeah. So we actually just transitioned our whole entire team to a team in New York.
Oh, amazing.
So we have all new management, all new everything.
New management team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I feel really, really good
Who
about it.
do you have working here in Utah? Scott Morgie.
I have one person, Morgan.
She's the best.
She's been with me since the beginning. She was my nanny.
She was Rachel's nanny.
Yeah, she
too,
was
right?
my nanny, and then Rachel stole her.
Of course she did.
Of course. Then she was Rachel's nanny. Then I stole her back when I started IVL, and she's been running our social, and she knows the brand inside and out.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, so she's the only one in Utah.
So it's you two.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yep. And then I'm going to start going to New York a lot. I'm going next week again. And just really all of our production, marketing, everything's out there.
Okay, Chris and I rented an apartment for the whole month of June. So when you come out in June, you have to tell me. We're going to be there with the kids.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Where?
Upper East Side.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So chic.
Well, right.
I mean,
except it's June, so
my
we're going to be
favorite
sweaty and hot, and it won't be very
I feel
chic.
like June's still good.
Is it? We'll
July
see.
gets crazy. Like,
July
really
does,
hot
right?
and humid, yeah.
I feel like all the people there still have kids in school in June. It's like,
yeah,
we get out so early.
Well, it's
here.
more empty. They all go to the Hamptons.
Yeah, we don't have Hampton money.
Well, you need to go rent a house in the Hamptons.
Okay.
We did it one time in May. We rented a house in the No, it was in June, actually. For a week. I'm obsessed.
Was it?
It's amazing.
Okay, when you come out, we'll go to the Hamptons. Bring Taylor.
Okay.
I want to meet Taylor, Vacation Taylor.
You need to meet Vacation. You only know Work Taylor.
I only know Work, which I really respect and love Work Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like, watching Taylor build Excel spreadsheets. I don't know if it does it for you, but it really did it for me. That's when I started to crush on Taylor.
Nobody makes a better spreadsheet.
No one. He's a freak in the spreadsheets.
No, he really and a freak in the sheets.
Oh, okay, Okay. Talk to me about your two communities. So you have your blog community and you have IVL. Do you feel like there's a lot of crossover?
Tons of crossover.
Yeah. Do you feel like they're different though too?
No.
No, they're the same people.
I think it's the same people.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a really loyal following, and it's really the same people.
That's amazing.
On both sides.
Yeah. What is the scrappiest thing you've ever done?
The scrappiest?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, I gotta think. The scrappiest thing I have ever done.
I think putting all your guys' money into the company was pretty scrappy.
That was pretty scrappy.
Yeah.
That was pretty scrappy. And then after 3 years of putting all of our money into it, finding people that could help us and manage it, that where we didn't have to put all of our money into it anymore, that was pretty dang scrappy too. What we've been doing the last few months, really transitioning and getting better management, and just really, like, I was really listening to my gut on that one, and I feel really, really good about where it's headed.
Yeah.
The last few months have been very scrappy.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
I know that you've had some like challenges and setbacks in your business. Mm-hmm. What are some lessons that you've learned from that?
I think the biggest lesson I've learned is to listen to my gut and not listen to other people that don't have the business's best interest. Mm-hmm. I got to a point about a year and a half ago where I wasn't trusting myself or, you know, my heart, my gut, even my mind. And I was paying people crazy amounts of money to listen to what they wanted. And I knew it wasn't right. And I got screwed.
How did you unwind from that?
I mean,
because I think it is hard where you're like, this feels right. And then you get into it and you're like, oh no, this isn't right.
Yeah. No.
I got to get out of this.
No. And I knew, and I should have trusted my gut, and I should have trusted Taylor.
Oh yeah. You always trust Taylor.
Yeah. Always trust Taylor. I mean, you look at these people that have been successful and they act like they know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And then you get screwed in the end. Yeah. And I think everybody in business has been screwed.
100%. I was actually, who was I talking to? Someone recently, and they're growing a lot right now. And I was like, okay, so in the next year, you're going to be approached by hundreds of people that want to like insert themselves into your margin. And they'll always be like, oh, I did this for this person. I did this for this person. And it sounds really good, and it almost sounds too good to be true, and it usually is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is too good to be true, 1,000%. And if I would have just listened to my gut and my instincts, I would have been a lot better off. Mm. And I learned that without those people, I can do it, and it can be really successful, and I just need to trust myself.
Yeah.
Because I did get to a point there where I didn't trust myself.
Yeah, and it's a scary place because then you can't make any decision.
It's really scary.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah. So now, I really just trust myself, and I lean on Taylor, and we've made a lot of really big decisions the last couple of months, and I feel really good where it's going. Mm-hmm. And like, I remember we were at that thing last week at Gatehouse. Yeah. And you said cash is king.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I was throwing money at people that I thought had my best interest and thought, you know, I thought they knew more than me. Yeah. And in the end, I was told this by, you know, Steve Moore, Sinclair and Moore, the flower guy.
Yes, yes.
He does like Vogue weddings and
he's incredible.
He said, Emily, you need to guard your money. Stop throwing your money at everybody, at everything to fix a problem. And so I've kind of had to learn that the hard way the last couple of years. And so we've really reevaluated, and that's what we're doing right now.
I also feel like you grew your blog and your social following, and then you get to a point where you feel, I've done this before, where you feel like a little bit like, oh, it seems like everyone knows what they're doing in business. So even though I know my customer and I know my community and I know what they want, maybe this person who looks like maybe they know more than me knows, but they don't.
No, they don't. They don't. And that, we were warned in the beginning, don't grow too fast.
Yeah.
And we kind of did. I mean, we went from 0 to 5 million in 3 years.
Yeah.
And so,
which is incredible.
Without an investor, funding it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really hard.
Yeah. It is hard. And no one ever talks about it because like, oh, boo, F and who. You grew so fast, you poor girl.
Yeah.
But it is hard because
it's hard.
You feel almost like you're wearing, it feels like you're playing business.
It does.
Sometimes. You're literally, everyone knows what they're doing. But the truth is no one knows what they're doing.
No. They don't. And that's why you just need to trust yourself. And I learned a major lesson from that. And I will.
The other lesson that you told me that night was always have, what was it with contracts?
Always have an out clause.
Yes. Which is so true.
You have to.
You have to. And it feels like uncomfortable. Like I'll tell girls who are starting businesses, I'm like, oh, get a postnuptial agreement. Mm-hmm. And it feels so uncomfortable, but it's the same kind of thing.
You need to date before you get married. You need an out clause.
Yeah, you need an out clause. And you need, it feels like, oh, I can't tell this person, like, what if this goes bad? And what does it look like? But you have to have those conversations up front. Mm-hmm. And you can tell a lot from a person if they don't want to talk about it.
It's true.
Yeah. Do you have any mantras you're living by lately? Do you like mantras?
Trying to think. I've said it a million times, just trust myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your mantra?
Right now, it's like get in bed by 10.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick. What do you, how was it? Like, how do you feel like you got back to trusting yourself?
I went through a really hard time the last few months, and I kind of stepped away from social media a little bit.
I noticed that, yeah.
Yeah. And I just needed to like regroup, be with my family. That's when Capri came to me and said, I don't want a nanny to raise me. I want you to raise me.
Yeah.
And I just really leaned on my family, and I completely switched management teams and changed everything in the business. And, you know, me and Taylor really just put our heads down for the last few months and just figured it out. And we would sit in his office until 2:00 in the morning every night. And that's like all we would talk about for hours and hours and hours. What are we going to do? How can we change things? How can we get back to us, you know, really running this and trusting ourselves and figuring out what we're going to do, because we know that the product's incredible. And we have a really, really loyal buyer and community, and they love it. Mm-hmm. And so it was really just, I don't know. I just took a break from social media, and we just focused on the business and our family.
And doubled down with Taylor.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so I love how you create content. I've been there before when you create content. And it's so cool because some of it is really like everything is planned out, like you said, mm-hmm. really curated. And then some of it's just like on the fly.
Off the cuff,
yes.
Crazy chaos.
Yes, which I love. What are you finding you lean more towards now?
The chaos.
You love the chaos.
I love the chaos. I don't want curated perfect. I want to just be myself. And everyone says when you get into your 30s, you like literally don't care anymore.
You love yourself, yeah.
Yeah. Like I love myself, and I love my family, and I love just being myself. That I'm a complete bitch.
Well, I mean, is that
misconceptions?
True? No, it's not true. You're actually so nice. But if someone threatens you, your family, or your business, you're going to come for them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm protective.
Yeah, you're very protective.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love seeing the chaos now, too. I think it's so fun.
I love the chaos. Yeah, I do the subscriber thing on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that? Mm-hmm. And it's just so much fun because it's a very curated amount of people that I trust them and they trust me. And like, I know them by name now. Mm-hmm. And I call them my purple crown queens or my subbies. It's the worst name ever, but it's, just go with it. And that's kind of been like my podcast, because I'll just get on there and I do lives with my sisters or myself or with Capri, and we just kind of talk about everything and anything, business, pop culture, everything. And that's been really, really fun. And it's not curated
because you
at all.
Are really an open book. You've said this before. Like, you
I'm
can't
too
keep
open.
a secret.
No, I literally can't. Like, I am way too open.
You just like, you can't help yourself.
No, I truly cannot help myself. It is so bad.
Yeah, but you just own it.
I own it, but I mean, yeah. Shannon always tells me loose lips sink ships, and she continues to tell me that all the time. And I'm like, Mom, it's fine. The subbies aren't going to say anything. I tell them my deepest, darkest secrets, and they're not going to say anything. And it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Whatever. I'm an open book. I own what I say, and I just have to say it how I want.
You really do. But then do you feel like you're sometimes misunderstood?
Oh, yeah. I can be misunderstood for sure.
And do you care?
No. I don't.
How old are you now?
34.
Yeah, it's amazing, right?
No, I don't care.
Wait till your 40s. It's even better.
Really?
Yeah, plus your sex drive goes way far up. That was me going up, guys. Yeah.
You're going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think it's funny.
What, not caring?
Just when people are rude or they say things or what, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, because you guys do have a lot of scrutiny around, because Rachel has over 1 million followers. What are you at?
Over 400.
400. Amy and Megan are both up there, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of scrutiny on you guys.
Oh yeah, people love to hate.
Abby, what did you say the other day? It was so good. Negative feedback is positive engagement. Always.
That is true.
Yes.
It's true.
So pop off on that algorithm, sis.
Yeah, I'm going to.
She sure is. Sorry. I don't have COVID. I just have a cough. I'm not dying. What is one lesson that you learned early on that's still true today?
A lesson early on. What you taught me, cash is king.
It is
Guard
king.
your money.
You guys, it is king, especially right now going into recession.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like make cash at all costs and then don't pay anyone.
Exactly.
That's why you like moved your management, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so smart.
That's exactly right. Listen to Susan on this one.
Listen to Susan on everything.
Yeah.
And then we'll be okay.
Yep.
What's some advice that you would give people starting out?
We kind of talked about this at Gatehouse. You had asked me what's advice you would give your
younger self. Yeah.
And I told you I wouldn't. I wouldn't give myself advice, because my younger self advice, because I would know too much.
You like learning the lessons.
I like learning the lessons. So I think my advice would be just trust yourself, trust your gut. I know I've said that 1,000,000 times and it sounds so cliche and everyone's probably rolling their eyes, but I've just learned so many lessons this year from that I just can't even say it enough.
Yeah. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you're not, at least you're on the right path. You're going to learn.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump into some fun questions.
Okay.
Who's your favorite sister?
Amy.
Today. Does it change?
It changes. It changes day to day.
Remember how Amy told everyone that Meg was pregnant?
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe she did that.
Did she get in trouble?
Not really. Megan didn't really care. She was like, whatever. I'm mad at Rachel today because she didn't wear IVL leggings to her workout.
Rachel.
So she's in trouble.
Okay.
And then Megan's been deathly sick, beyond sick, because she's pregnant.
What's she having? Is she having a girl?
She doesn't know yet. But if I knew, I would tell you. And she'd be pissed. No, she doesn't know yet. She's only 10 weeks.
Oh, barely. But you find out soon, right?
Yeah, she's getting a blood test next week to find out.
Wild.
And then Amy, I just love Amy. You love Amy. Who doesn't love Amy?
I love Amy because she degaffs so hard.
What's degaff?
Don't give a...
Oh,
Okay. I mean, we can swear on here, but I don't know. Sometimes...
Yeah, can we swear on here?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's a business podcast.
You're a grown woman. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Trust yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, so Amy's the favorite today, but it does change every day.
Yeah. I was telling, before we went live, I was telling Emily how you guys don't sit on conflict in your family.
Oh, no.
You just get it out
No,
there.
nobody sweeps anything under the rug. It is all out there all the time.
Yeah, and I will tell you, as someone who's like worked in your office, it gets a little uncomfortable sometimes.
You know what is so funny?
I got to stop coughing. Yes, go ahead.
We were getting our makeup done for something.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was me and Rachel or Amy and Rachel got into a huge fight.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a makeup artist there doing the makeup. She literally started to cry.
Oh, no.
Because she felt so uncomfortable with the fighting. She couldn't handle it. Started crying. And she left.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So, I mean, but that's just how we are. Like, if somebody has a problem, we say it, we talk about it, we fight about it, and then it's over in 5 minutes.
Right.
And you've seen that. Everybody sees that.
I've seen it. You just got to be careful if you're working with you guys, because you don't want to get sucked into it at all, you know?
Oh, yeah, because you can get sucked in, but then if you take a side, everybody will turn on you.
Yeah, then so you just got to stay out of it.
You got to stay out of it.
I didn't learn that there. I knew that going into it.
You knew that going in.
I'm not an idiot. We're smart, you and me.
And you especially have to watch out for Shannon, because she will come for you if you say anything.
I love Shannon. She's my Kris Jenner.
Yeah, she is.
I love her.
She's a stage mom.
I know when you guys we had an event a couple weeks ago, and she walked in the back and she's like, sit up straight, smile. Why are you doing that?
And then I was doing it to Megan.
Yes, and Amy and Megan were like, we're going to, Mom. We're just sitting back here. Yeah. She's so cute. I love her.
She is so funny. Yeah.
Who's your favorite kid? Do you hate me right now?
No. I love all of them equally, but I love my boys.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like, boys, you have a boy, right?
Yeah, Gussie.
Yeah. Boys, there's just like, they love their mom so much, and my girls love Taylor so much. Mm-hmm. They just like will snuggle me still, and like they just love me.
I feel like it's like it feels like more fleeting than your girls. Like it does. You're like, I know I'm gonna have to give you away eventually.
I know. I don't like it,
and it makes me sad.
It breaks my heart. But I love my boys.
I'm just gonna be the mother-in-law that just like pays for everything, so everyone wants to hang out all the time.
Same.
Yeah.
No, literally same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want all my kids with me all the time.
I do too. I don't want them to leave me.
Mm-mm. No one ever has to move out.
No.
We can just, in your house too. Oh, you just built a big house. Should we talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
How do you like it?
I love it.
It looks so good.
It's so good.
I need to come see it.
I love it. I love how it turned out. Like, I've built 2 other houses now, and I really knew what I wanted. And so I was really picky with like the floor plan and the architecture, and I'm just so happy with how it turned out.
You think you'll build again?
No, truly, I'm done. We're in, like, we love our area. We love everybody. I love it.
I feel like everything I own is always for sale. I've told you that before.
I know.
And so
Taylor's like, what would you sell it for if somebody knocked on our door?
Yeah,
and I'm
so
like,
for Taylor,
don't
it's the same.
even say it.
Right. And then you told him the number.
No, it would have to be like an insane amount of money.
Okay.
To get me to move.
Yeah. I just never want to move again.
No, I hate moving.
Yeah. And you guys did what we did. You were in a transition house for a while, right?
Yeah. We were in a rental, and I just hate I have 0 patience. Mm-hmm. I am the least patient person you will really ever meet in your entire life.
Emily will be like, I want this to happen. Why is it not here yet?
No, I want it to happen now. And so building a house that takes 2 years to build is horrible.
Yeah, no, it's rough.
Yeah.
We got ours done so quick because we were in the parade.
Yeah, yours was fast.
But I wouldn't do a parade home again. I don't because then everyone's like, oh, I walked through your house, and it feels a little violating.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice to get it done, and you think you're going to save money, but you don't, because you just buy extra.
Yeah, because it has to be perfectly furnished, every little detail.
Right, and you get a lot of deals because of the parade.
Yeah.
Like people, I can't remember, we got our appliances for some percentage off, but then I just got the more expensive appliances.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm like, oh, well, now I'll take these ones. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't want to build again.
I love building. I don't love moving. I would build.
I would build, I think it'd be so fun to build like a spec house and like design it and then sell it. Mm-hmm. That would be really fun. But like for myself, I don't want to build for myself again.
You don't want to.
No.
Are your kids happy there?
They love it.
Yeah.
Yep. Capri is in heaven. She's so many friends. They all they're
that
loving
live
it.
closer.
Mm-hmm.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
You can't put a price on your kids being happy when you live
Oh,
somewhere.
it's so true. And they are thriving.
Oh, that's
love it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Are you early bird or night owl?
Ooh, neither. I like to go to bed. I don't know.
You like to get up and work out, right?
Yeah, but I'm not a 6 a.m.er.
You're not?
No. No. I work out at 9:15 after my kids are in school. At the Studio IVL.
At Studio IVL.
Go check it out.
Yeah, go up there and work out.
Yeah, go work out. We have an app. Go check out the app. Do your workout. I go to bed at like 11:30, and then I wake up usually around 8.
Yeah, what does your day look like?
My kids don't start school till 9:15.
Oh, that is
which is
so
a dream.
nice.
It is a dream. I'm not an early person. Like if I have to wake up in the 6s, do not ask me to wake up in the 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Waking up in the 7s is like, I really don't want to, but I will. I like to wake up at 8.
So you're more a night owl.
Yeah.
Okay, but what does your day look like?
My day. Okay, I wake up, I get the kids up, I go work out. Taylor takes the kids to school on his way to work. I work for a few hours, take calls, and then I'm really like in my car from like 2 to 6. I don't leave my car because I'm just running like Cannon to basketball, Capri to dance, London to dance, Gray to soccer. I mean, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The carpools are really killer. I live in my car right now.
And what do you do in your car? You listening to books, music, podcasts? Besides this one, obviously.
Besides this one,
yeah.
obvi. I'm listening to ACOTAR right now. A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh my gosh, which book are you on?
Book 3. So good.
Oh, it's so good.
You like it?
Yeah, I read them all last year.
Yeah.
And it's like the one book I wish I could read again for the first time.
It's so freaking good, and I need a movie or a series or something.
I'm afraid it's going to let me down. A series would be good.
Okay, this is what they need to do.
Okay, Emily's going to tell us, guys. Listen.
They need unknowns.
Yes, it has to be unknowns.
Like, I hate, like, this, what's it called? Where Blake Lively's going to be.
Yeah, the Colleen Hoover book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want unknowns. Like, think about the Vampire Diaries. We all know I'm obsessed with the Vampire Diaries, and I watched it 100 times. They were all unknowns.
Yeah, and they almost
really
need
makes it.
like actors and actresses from, if it's going to be set in America, which it wouldn't be, they almost need British actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
actresses.
love that. But I don't want anybody known. I want all fresh.
Yeah.
I wish I could cast it.
Yeah, why don't we do that next?
We
That could be a
should.
good thing for you.
We really need to do that because I would crush it.
We were talking about, because she has another book that my friend Kim, who does Cherry Pick with me, her and I are reading. It's The Throne of Glass. Is that right, Abby?
Oh, yeah. I want to read that next.
It was like before this one.
So is it like the prequel?
No, it's not the prequel, but it's kind of, she's so good at like the love triangle.
Mm-hmm.
She's so good at it. I know, so do I. But I think A Court of Thorns and Roses is like her best work.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Did you fall in love with Tamlin and then get your heart broken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I hate him.
Yeah, now we hate him.
We love Rhysand.
Love him. He's the best.
I know.
They need him. I want a series though. I don't want it to be
Same. I heard they're doing a series on Hulu.
Okay.
So like Hulu, if you're listening, like we want to be the casting
Yeah, they for sure are listening.
Yeah, they're for sure listening.
Emily has some ideas.
Yeah.
If we could have Taylor cast as something. Your man. Is there no numbers guy in there though?
No spreadsheet guy.
No, you'll have to do something else.
Yeah.
But Rhysand, they have to get that one right or else it's not gonna
I know.
work.
I imagine Damon from Vampire Diaries when I'm like reading it, but like he's too old now. But like young Damon.
Young Damon.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like a young Henry Cavill. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
He's so hot.
Yeah.
What's your favorite workout class to do?
Ooh, I love so many. You know I love step.
I know you love a step.
We love a step class. It's like 80s step and it's so fun.
You guys are so good at it.
We're so good. Like I wish we could enter a competition for step. Like truly. I also love, we have weights classes like super shred and power pump. I love weights classes.
Yeah.
They say weights are the fountain of youth.
I've read that.
Yeah.
That's what I do is I lift.
Yeah. So there we go.
I know. I wish I loved group fitness classes because I'd come out, but I just can't do them.
Why? It's my social hour. That's the thing. Like, it's like more fun for me.
Yeah. I think for me, I like to work out. Like it clears my head. It's like when you go for a run, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just want to.
No, I do. But you know what? I get my best ideas while I'm working out in the group fitness classes.
You do?
Yes, I really do.
Yeah. I just like to go and lift.
Yeah.
Listen to my stuff.
Just have your me time.
Yeah. I need a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Are you introvert or extrovert?
I'm an introverted extrovert.
Tell me more.
I'm quiet and shy if you don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you do know me, I can't, like, I'm like word vomit. Like, I can't stop. I tell you too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit TMI. But if I don't know you, I'm shy and introverted.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I am?
I think that you're definitely an extrovert because you love to be around people. Like, I feel like people. Like,
but also, if I'm around people too much, like
you need space.
Like, after I get done traveling, like when I just went to New York 2 weeks ago or whatever, I need like a few days to myself, like silence. Like when I'm in the car driving, a lot of times I want silence. I don't want a book. Too. I don't want music. I just want silence.
Quiet, yeah.
So it's like it exhausts me.
So you recharge as an introvert.
I have to recharge.
Yeah.
When I'm around people too much, I like need my space.
Yeah. But you really love people.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite vacation spot?
You know.
Hawaii, Maui.
Montage.
It's just, you're just a creature of habit. Oh. You love a routine, don't you?
I love a routine.
Same.
We go on vacation. Everybody on the internet is like, your vacation sucks. You guys don't do anything. You do the same thing every day. And I'm like, yeah, we do. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to go do a million things. I want to lay by the pool and eat my nachos and get my same thing. And I want to go to my favorite restaurants that I love. And that's just what I want to do. So you don't have to go do that when you go on vacation. But that's what I want to do.
You go fight a crowd and do that other stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, it's like Groundhog's Day on our vacation.
But you love it.
Yeah.
I love a routine, too. I feel like when I get in a routine, I'm so much more productive.
Oh, I thrive in a routine.
Same. I love it.
Yeah.
What legacy are you trying to build?
These are deep, Susan.
I know, but you are a deep person.
Deep person.
The thing is, I know you think about this stuff, but you just keep it to yourself. You always do. You're like actually so thoughtful. You're one of the most thoughtful people I know.
I am, but also...
Yeah.
I'm not a deep thinker.
You are.
Which is a good thing.
You are on
People
your
might
own.
think
you
that's
don't
a bad
share
thing.
It very often.
But it's actually, Taylor's like, you don't think about things, you just do them.
Yeah.
And it has helped me a lot in business and in my life.
Yeah, but because you go off your instinct. And
I
you
do.
Trust your gut.
I don't have to like sit there and stew and think about it and discuss it. And like,
no, but I know you are thinking like, you do think ahead a lot. And that's why you're able to move quickly, is because you know right away, this thing is not going to get me to my ultimate outcome what I want. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, wait. What
legacy are you trying to build?
Legacy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to be a good mom.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want to have a successful business, but ultimately I just want to be a good mom.
What do you think people would be surprised to like learn about you?
Would they be surprised to learn about me?
I know, because you really do share a lot.
I share so much.
I think that is it. I think people don't realize how much your kids really mean to you.
Yeah.
Like you say it and you do it, but I don't think people realize.
Yeah.
Because what you share on the internet is like you and your sisters working out, but like you really are mom first all the time.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I don't know. What do you think they would be surprised to learn about me? That?
Yeah. And also I think you're so fun loving and you're always loving the chaos that I think people, I can remember I was a little surprised at how like tuned in you were with your numbers. Like I could have asked you when I first started working with you, I could have asked you any question about conversion rate, prices, how much you did on a certain day, and you know exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, like you can name them off really quickly. But I remember you would be like, come to my house. And I was like, You have an office. Okay, I'll come to your house. And it's just so that you could be there for the
With the
babies
kids,
when
yeah.
they get up from their nap. Like, you just always want to be around your kids. You love your kids.
I'm such a homebody. I love being home
Mm-hmm.
more than anything.
And you love when your kids are just all
Mhm.
over you all the
do.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a really good mom.
Again, I thrive in chaos.
Yeah.
But then I have to recharge.
Yeah. And I love how Taylor is like buttoned up and like actually outwardly just like so professional, but he loves the chaos too. You guys both love it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I'd be bored if I was married to anybody else.
I love you. I just think you're so smart and so cool. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.